Yeah, don't mind the outfit. It's freaking cold, and I didn't feel like really doing anything with myself today, so here I am. Anyways, I've just been having some thoughts because I've been listening to a lot of people with relationship problems and seeing a lot of breakups. And here's my thought process about the shift in culture and what's been going on. Ultimately, we are living in a society that wants instant gratification, expects perfection, you know, filters, all that type of shit. If you don't look right, you don't look perfect, you don't have a perfect body, like, there's all these insecurities, whatnot. And we have too many options. You have this, like, false idea that there are so many options in the world because of things like social media that you're quick to quit. And I'm not saying that, like, social media is the devil. Like, there's people that I've met on social media. I actually met someone, dated them for 1.5 years off social media. Loved him very much, but guess what? Here's what happened. He had too many options. And when shit got hard, instead of working through the problem, he quit. And that's what he's done in every relationship prior. I really should have, like, red flag, but didn't. Anyways, you know, the thing is relationships aren't going to be perfect. And we live in a society now where people don't realize that relationships love feeling emotions. They ebb and they flow. They go up and down. It's like this wave. There's no perfect relationship. And if you think that because you see this perfect relationship being portrayed online, that it exists, you're wrong. People have problems. Their marriage is extremely difficult. Relationships are extremely difficult. You're two different people. Even if you have similarities and commonalities, you're two different people trying to become a unit. There's a lot of things that have to be worked through. For instance, this relationship I had was amazing. Loved the man. I was with him for 1.5 years, like I said. The last month of our relationship got really difficult. We were both going through a lot of things, under a lot of stress. I have a tendency to absorb other people's emotions, so my stress was like tenfold because I was absorbing his stress and his feelings, his emotions, and I wasn't communicating that well. He wasn't communicating well with me. We had our first major argument, mind you, first major argument ever, where it got like really pretty heated, and instead of working through it, he quit. And that's because he's got all this idea that shit shouldn't be so hard. But think about it. We invested 1.5 years for a relationship to end because we had a bad month. When really, once I bought my house, once I kind of got back into the groove of things, etc., my stress level got better really within a couple week period after that whole thing went down. And then I would have been able to kind of, like, you know, push the other person up and maybe stand by their side a little bit more, try and be a little more supportive, use better communication skills. But it didn't work out that way because they quit. And people quit all the time now, instead of putting in the work that it takes to have a real relationship. Which is why I've been single and I'm staying single for now until I meet somebody that understands those concepts and is willing to put in the work.
I didn't understand that.
My other phone is talking to me right now. That's really weird. I think it thought I said Bixby and I didn't. Anyways, I think that at the end of the day, we really need to have a societal shift and start being realistic about expectations. And this whole no expectations, no disappointment bullshit. No, you need to have expectations for your partner. Period. Or you're not going to find what you're looking for. If you have no expectations, no disappointments, then you're never really investing yourself fully. And I'm so sick of, like, all of these YOLOs, like, whatever. No, if you say you want a relationship, then you need to act like it. Not to say that, you know, when you're living that single life and you're enjoying it and you're just enjoying your freedom for a while, there's anything wrong with that, because there's not. But if you're serious about finding someone, you're serious about dating someone, then you need to take the relationship seriously and think about realistic expectations, communication, not giving up and just quitting because shit gets difficult. Don't stay in something that's totally toxic, but do realize that relationships ebb and flow. There's ups and downs. There's going to be times where one or both of you wants to walk away sometimes. But if the love is truly there, you're going to work it out and you're going to try. And stop thinking that just because it gets difficult, you can just jump on social media, post that you're single, and wait for the next person to slide in your DM. It's just ridiculous thinking. That's all for now. Peace.